What's going on, guys? Harold here, Figuremania Show. Hope you guys are doing well wherever you are in the world. In today's video, I'm giving you guys a look at the brand new Super 7 Toho Ultimates Godzilla -1 charging version. And man, I am so happy to have this figure in my collection. I was in Japan for Godzilla Day when this guy got announced, and as soon as I saw the solicitation for it, I mean, I have the standard version of this figure already. I knew what I was getting into, but I was very excited just to see that we're getting the extended spines and everything, the blue color and things like that. And honestly, this figure does not disappoint for me. I'm very happy with it. I spent a few days doing toy photography with this this figure, and this figure is absolutely beautiful. I really like it very much, and I'm going to go over some few things about the figure. There are just tiny bit of there is just one minor flaw on my figure, but I was disappointed in the beginning when I first initially saw it, but then it kind of grew on me because as I started doing toy photography with it and stuff like that, it really didn't that minor paint flaw didn't interfere with my toy photography whatsoever, and I didn't have to do any kind of editing to it anything like that. So it's fine. I've kind of accepted the way it is, and like I still love this figure as it is. Now let's take a closer look at the figure's details and the paint app and things, and we'll see what whether you guys think this is worth the grab or not. The biggest difference with this figure is, of course, the dorsal fin. So this figure is not a recolor or a reissue or anything. This is just a brand new figure with just like, it's just physically different. The spines are extended out, just like how you see Godzilla -1 in the film before he fires his atomic breath. And having this in hand, it just looks beautiful. Just giving you guys a look at that. The details on the dorsal fins is just phenomenal. Let me just turn around the other side, adjust the camera a little bit so I can give you guys a look at it. And the color is, I'd say it's pretty, it fits this figure nicely, and the character, I mean, okay, so I like this color of blue. It's like my favorite color of blue. It's like this cyan color, or like a baby blue color. It looks awesome. And it's even in the inside the mouth, okay, and as well as the tongue. And the tongue and the dorsal fins of this figure are transparent, I'm sorry, not transparent, translucent. Okay, so you guys can use a light to light them up and things. I've used that a few times in my photos for this guy, and it looks really good. Now, if you've seen my friend Mike's Monsters, he reviewed this figure and he was able to use a black light, and it looks phenomenal with the black light. Fortunately, I don't have a black light in hand, so you know, I'm just using just normal lights and like Ulanzi lights for me to illuminate the spines. But this figure looks phenomenal. And again, I mean, I have on this figure, I have about 5 lights shining on this figure. And of course, in the video that you guys are seeing, it does look glossy, but I assure you in hand, it doesn't look as glossy as you see it here in the video. Like in hand, it looks good. Okay, so if you guys have the standard version already, you guys already know you know what I mean with the gloss. I mean, it's not it's a well balanced gloss on the figure. I did mention earlier that there was a tiny paint flaw on my figure, as you can see right here on this part here. I don't know what happened here, but like, you know, initially I was a little bit disappointed at first, but as soon as I started doing toy photography and things, keeping this guy on the shelf, like I honestly just, you know, doesn't look too noticeable until like I'm actually looking for it and things. But hopefully you guys don't have this paint flaw. I'd rather not have it, of course, but it doesn't break the enjoyment for me. Just like with the previous release of the Godzilla -1 figure, you do get 2 heads with this figure again. So you get the open mouth head that's already on the figure, and you get the closed head, and you can see you know, the blue color inside the mouth of this figure. Okay, my favorite of this one is clearly this one over here. I really like this one here. So that's all done very well. Really like it. The eyes are done well too, so no complaints there, at least for me. Giving you guys a look at the comparisons with the previous figure, you can clearly tell there's a difference in the shape of the spines. It's very noticeable too. So like the spines on the blue one are extended well out, and it's very noticeable, even all the way to the tail, as you can see here. So that's awesome. I think this is the only figure, a -1 figure out on the market that has extended spines to date. So this is phenomenal. I really like it. Well done, Super 7. In terms of the articulation, everything appears to be identical on the figure. So there is one thing that I do want to point out, is the differences between the integrity of the connection from for the tail this time around. So this one, you know, feels a little bit more secure, and then you know, I feel like I can get a tiny bit out of you know, the turning this time around as opposed to my other one, and it doesn't pop out immediately. So I like, if I push it, if I turn it, wiggle it, it doesn't pop out right away. On this figure here, as soon as boom, it pops right out. So like I don't know if this is an intentional improvement or not. I'm just wanting to report that, you know, the connection from the tail to the body on this figure appears to be better than this figure here. And to demonstrate the translucent blue of this figure, so here I'm going to use my Ulanzi cube light. I'm going to turn it on up all the way, and you see here how that lights up nicely. So in my toy photography, I have this this cube light right behind him, you know, illuminating the spines, and it just looks really nice. I really like it. Phenomenal. Turn that off. And if you guys have a blue laser pen, for toy photography, you can illuminate the mouth like that, and that looks really cool. That looks really nice in photos. And that's it for this review, guys. So, I mean, these two guys together look phenomenal on the shelf. So if you guys are into collecting the Toho Ultimates from Super 7, definitely worth the grab. I don't think you guys will be disappointed in this figure at all. I'm very happy with it. It's beautiful, very photogenic in photos, and it poses well, okay? All right, guys, so that's it for today, guys, and thank you so much for watching. Please stay to the end for the photo gallery and the behind the scenes of my toy photography, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.